up, y'all. I took my headband off. It was bothering me. My hair's a mess. I'm sorry. But I can finally say this. And I'm so excited because Alright, so long story short, way back in the day, on the DL, I used to help women get out of bad situations with an organization in my area that helped battered women, okay? So, sorry. My light blew on the other side of the room. I'm too lazy to change it right now. Anyway, so I used to help this organization, and I got hauled back into court years later. At the time, every time the police were called or there was any kind of physical altercation that went on, I had to fill out a report. The police interviewed me, and at the time when the stuff happened, it was always deemed self-defense. I did what I had to do, and I got the person out, and I got myself out. The whole point of me being there as another woman was to stand there and allow the person to get what they needed to get for themselves or their children, without the police being there. I was like a mediator. Sometimes the police were there though because of violent history, but with my training and stuff, I knew what to do. If it did become physical, that was supposed to be my last option. Sometimes I did allow things to land when there was children. If they were going to court and this person I knew was hurting the kids too, I would purposely allow a chokehold to land or a punch to land to show the court on camera the true viciousness of that person. I never incited it. I never was like, hit me. You know, I was the exact opposite because that was my job. I'm a diffuser. I'm only there for an emergency. Violence was my last resort, and it was always because they put their hands on me first. Anyway, long story short, with all this fucking shit going on in the world, women's rights and all this shit, some asshole that I fucked up once, very loaded, very rich, his ego was hit because his wife left him. But what he forgot to tell everybody is she lost her entire front row of teeth, not in one, but after 5 years of being abused, she barely had any of her own teeth in her mouth. She had broke almost every rib at one point. She had a broken arm and a broken leg, and then broke another arm. These are all in her medical reports. She could prove it. And, you know, and he also hurt the kids. So this motherfucker, I'm not gonna lie, and I told the judge this exact thing. I went in this one hoping with my experience and my knowledge that he would come for me, because the law has let this one through the cracks so many times. It wasn't the first woman I helped get away from that man either, might I add. And the other time, he was also physical with me too. So this person's ego was fucking hit, got caught twice hitting women, which was me. His wife left him, and then the other person left him. He lost all of his kids, and I don't want to brag. Normally I don't brag. It was the way I was taught in Japanese culture. You don't brag about what you do, but I never was so fucking happy. I broke his jaw and his nose, and I only hit him twice. I was mad. Okay? He put me against the wall. I don't like being choked. I don't like any fucking man's hands. I will fuck you up on instinct. Just a reflex. I don't even mean it. Sometimes people are playing around. I'm like, oh, fuck, don't do that. I'm gonna get you one day. I just don't like it. So the first the breaking of the nose was that. He got me here. Like, I had to demonstrate. It was up like this, so he had my jaw, and with the same, like, He was trying to pin my elbow, so I can't hold my phone and do it. Broke his jaw with my elbow, bruh. So I hit him with two hits, and they were all on camera. This motherfucker was trying to sue me as if I would have it. For one, it would probably take me like 25 years. I have a normal 9 to 5. He was trying to sue me for 100 grand. Someone should give me 100 grand for what I did to him. You trying to sue me? Motherfucker, I was across the room. I crossed the motherfucking room from the camera. On the camera. You see this. Now, at the time, I was 115 pounds, soaking wet. I was pushing it. I had heavy shoes on. It was probably a buck, even. Tiny, okay? You see the man who is 6'2", at over 200 pounds. I don't even know. Probably 250. Just in muscle. Just like Vin Diesel. Just coming at a little buck girl from across the room. Like he was gonna, like he had like one of them things that was like he came at me like a torpedo. What the fuck did you think I was gonna do? Cuddle you? Fuck yourself with your 100 grand. He lost today, bitches. And the reason why I'm bragging, I went into this, it was online. Thankfully, I was in a different state at the time. But I was like, I even showed up like this. I didn't even dress for court. I didn't even put my hairband on. Fuck you, motherfuckers. This is gonna be real fast, in my opinion. I was just gonna, I demonstrated what happened. The judge didn't even let the man speak. She charged him 5 grand for wasting her time. Love her. Best judge ever. But for weeks, I've been sitting on a possible 100 grand payout. I don't think I've ever seen 100 grand. Well, I've seen it in someone else's bag. But they were a very, like, scary hood person, and I quickly escaped that party. Anyone comes in with a bag of money where I'm from, get the fuck out. Not good. You're either going to go to prison or you're going to die because you saw too much. Out I went. But, you know, do you know how scary it was? I don't have 100 G's. And this is a man's world. America don't give a fuck about women. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Me and my mouth. Oh, man. How am I going to eat 100 grand? Fuck, man. I should have just throat punched him so he couldn't speak. Why didn't I break his throat? You know? So I have a lot of stress release right now. And finally, like, it was bullshit that I even got called back into court. You know? Like, you ruled it. Like, how is this even possible? That you can just bring it up years later. We used to have this thing, like, a certain amount of time went by and you couldn't do shit about it. What happened to that country? Also, did you see this? My wall is splitting. It's getting worse. And I keep putting in complaints about it. I pay over $1 grand. This is a 1-bedroom. Fix my motherfucking wall. They want 100 grand for me. Motherfucker, I got a cracked ceiling. You think I got 100 grand? Let me punch you again, stupid. Wish. So, ladies, size does not fucking matter. You have to know where to hit, and you gotta be real mad. You can drop a sucker. 6'2" ain't shit. 100 pounds. I'm well over 100 pounds right now. But back then, I was like a ladybug squashing a fucking elephant. And because I got trained by a Navy SEAL. And I thank him all the time. I have no contact with him anymore. But so many times, like, my cat, like, reflexes, motherfucker, grab me. Oh, damn. Well, now I'm glad he made me cry so many times. It was like muscle ingrained in my, like, kill a motherfucker. Oh, damn. It was like Lucy and shit. Trained me good. Thank you. America. Love you.